Hello there. Let's continue to explore the latest patch of Cinderia with another run. There are still a lot of trinkets that I have not seen. A few of the excellent trinkets, a couple left in rare. Looks like 4 left in epic and 4 in legendary. Now, there have been a lot of trinkets that I have seen but passed on, especially the ones that are like magic card based. So maybe I attempt a magic card build. Am I doing Isdara? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, trial 8. Let's go. So a few considerations when doing a magic card build is basically what the purpose of each different card is. There are different cards that are maybe better at room clear, like they're large AoE cards, and then there are some that do like huge single target damage, better for bosses. And then there are some that, you know, they might require some sort of mixed build. Like, for example, Dragon Bloodline is a card that increases your freeze rate for melee attacks, and so to use that card properly, I would also need to build into like a melee build. Or there are some cards that like improve blocking. So we need to see what cards are available, and then we'll know what, you know, we'll use that as a guide on what to build. I'm a little less concerned about room clear with Isdara. She has several passives and other like AoE abilities that will help me clear the rooms. So I'm hoping to get some sort of big single target damage ability. And my preference that I might re-roll for a little bit here is Avalanche. Bone Chilling Sweep, 140 damage. Dragon Meteor. Summon an Ice Dragon to carry you into the sky. This one's okay. 150 damage in a small area. Ricochet, Frost Eruption. Okay, Extreme Cold Throw. This is an okay option. It's ranged. It does 135 damage. I can have 2 charges, and there is a later upgrade that will give me more charges. There's also a bunch of passives. That increase damage of thrown weapons that all apply to this magic card. So with the spear, and I've already forgotten the name of the ability, Extreme Cold Throw, I think what I'm going to do is go for like a frozen build, because again, there is a upgrade later for this card that increases damage, like direct damage to frozen enemies. And so you can get a really big like critical attack on freezing the enemies with the first throw, and then throwing another spear that does like the big increased damage. Hitting enemies with dash reduces its cooldown. At the start of the battle, a dragon banner appears. Let's take more dash. and maybe go for the Trinket. I mean, the whole reason I'm going for the magic card build is to utilize some of the new trinkets and test them out. So we do need to at least see a lot of trinkets in order for that to work. Okay, no to the goblet. The goblet gives you a shield every time you enter a room. It's not that useful in boss rooms when the fight is going to be a little bit longer, because the shield expires. I believe the shield is not permanent. Oops. I was lucky enough to pick up the breath passive. I have not been in this room for a long time. I picked up the breath passive and it is doing work. It's one of the best melee combo upgrades on any of the characters. Okay, what is the button? A? Okay, 110 charm shards is not bad. That's higher than maybe the expected value for a chest room. So I'm not angry. That's as good as you could hope for the random event rooms. Some of the random event rooms are pretty good, but the problem is it is random, and there are several of them that are just terrible. And so I usually ignore them and don't roll the dice. But like that, I got, what, 80 coins, 85 coins, and 110 charm shards. That's better than a normal room for sure. Sweeps have a chance to do frozen. That will help with my plan of doing freeze, frozen, and then throw the spear. Okay, Frost Dragon Bloodline also helps me freeze enemies. Sure. Okay, this is one of the passives that will help me clear rooms, giving me like kind of AoE splash damage. We still need something. Let's see, if I buy this, what does this cost? 195. A swarm of fireflies circles you and tracks nearby enemies. Attack 4. Do minions help? agility and spirit, maybe. In the interest of giving these new trinkets a try, I'm gonna pick this up. I don't really get excited when I read that, but maybe. All right, so bloodline, freeze, throw spears. That's the plan. $340 on the crit. Whoops. It went well enough. As long as I have full health after the heal, I think that is a success in my book. Do I want to take the Sleeping Corolla? Nah. Let's keep the slots open for some of the new trinkets. I mean, the build kind of relies on the big critical damage from the spear, so... I don't want either of these. Maybe I'll take clumsiness and we'll try to find a cleanse. Okay, it just does more damage. Okay, Fireflies illuminate enemies, increasing crit chance against them by 8%. Fireflies illuminate enemies, crit chance against them by 12%, and critical damage by 50%. I like it. I do want to... So, that's good. That helps my big critical damage on the spear plan. Money, passive, or card. I need to start taking the cards to upgrade the spear. All right, for the passives, ideally just something that increases the thrown weapon damage or damage to frozen enemies. There's a passive that casts a Frost Nova on the end of, like, where the spears land, which would be good. Okay, increased damage to frozen enemies. Perfect. I forget you can't dash through that that attack. Okay, Brass Knuckles is very good. That will increase my critical damage. And I'm going to avoid that random event because I don't want to get the Mushroom Room. Wouldn't be the worst, but I just don't want the chance of losing my spear. What? I need to slow down and chill out a bit because I'm not in so much trouble on the timer that I should be taking this many hits. Passive or card. We can get the upgrade that I get the 240% damage on frozen enemies, and the build will be online. Ooh, Avalanche. Well, this is the other card that I wanted. It will be slowing down my plan on getting the spears online, but I better take it. Let's see. Add 1 spear throw at the end of your attacks. Sure. Do I need this? I mean, the passive is only when you get hit, which I'm getting hit a lot, so maybe I do take it. And agility and spirit does build into kind of exactly what I'm doing. Moonlight Blade, this is a reasonable pickup. I'm going to not pick it up and focus on upgrading the brass knuckles first. Okay. Well, I don't have the increased damage on the frozen enemies for extreme cold throw yet, so really we're just gonna have to muscle through this fight, and at least it's not the butterfly. $650 on the crit. Pretty good. Whoa, still lagging. Alright, I don't know if I took too many hits. I don't think I'll be full health. Well, took a few too many. Deep Sea Mask. Is this worth a pickup? This is also agility and spirit. It causes fear on kills. I guess the fear doesn't help that much in boss fights. So maybe not. Did I see that? Well, I can't take this. So this does, it gives me attack speed, 14% chance, crit chance, critical hits deal plus 30% critical damage to target, stacking up to 3 times. And after a critical kill, gain 25% attack speed and 10% movement speed. I mean, I want it just for the crit chance and crit damage. Wait, I can't upgrade. No, I need 80, right? Yeah. Okay. Looking for passives that give me more shield to upgrade Avalanche. And then just looking for upgrades to thrown weapons for the spears. killed that guy, but it's like I missed. Okay, now we have the... Okay, so direct damage on frozen enemies plus 240%. That's going to unlock the big numbers. And because I have 2 spears, I'm just going to throw them back to back. Let's try it on these guys. Okay, I missed. Attacks against frozen enemies have 14% crit. Sounds good to me. I do want to cleanse, so let's cleanse. Oops. Is it bugged? Let me try to use mouse. I would like to cleanse clumsiness. Okay, cake or item. I have 145 health. Okay, 76 charm shards. I don't have enough. There we go, 1,000 damage. We're getting there. 1800 damage. Ooh, Demon Egg. I have got the legendary Demon Egg before. And the little helper guy is, he's moderately helpful. The damage is, it's not nothing. It's not, ooh, perfect. At the end of the thrown weapon, create a minor frost nova. Perfect. And here's one of the new items I've never used, so let's get it. 8% magic card damage, which is perfect. 10 mana per second. At 100 mana, using a magic card fires 5 mana missiles. Okay, so every 10 seconds. And I just realized I probably should have healed. That's alright. Alright, freeze, throw spear, avalanche. Okay, freeze first. Throw spear. Not bad. I think that was 2,000 damage per spear. I mean, I wasn't trying to do it, but I did get a permanent stun build online. If we could freeze in, perfect. Call down 3 meteors. Do I leave a slot open? I guess I will get a slot back when the little helper comes out of the egg, so I can fill the slot. Debuffs. This is debuffing frozen, so maybe I take this one. I also don't know if Sleepless even works. I think I will finish upgrading the spear and then move on to avalanche after. Okay, +1 charge. I think +1 charge is more helpful than an additional Frost Nova. And cleanse, right? Yeah. Oh, my little helper hatch, nice. Choosing the first magic card restores 20 health. Upgrade or card. Take a card. Start upgrading Avalanche. Was very stupid of me. Probably don't just try to muscle through a room like that. We try to take it a little bit slower. Oh my god, this room. Oh. Embarrassingly low level of health, so maybe I have to focus on healing right now. Not where I wanted to be, but that's okay. Let's see, these both together cost 389. I don't have enough. What do I do? Reroll and hope for a heal. Cheese. Okay. I did get the heal. Okay, I think the same plan. Freeze, throw 3 spears, avalanche, and I expect pretty big numbers. 3,000. That's pretty good. Wow. Oh, of course. Okay, 3,000 on the crit. Wasn't a perfect fight, but as good as I could hope. This one's new. Ghost Scimitar. It is Agility Spirit. Melee attacks can strike 3 times in rapid succession. Sure. I only have 207 charm shards. I don't know what... I wasn't paying close enough attention. Why I don't have that many shards this time. Okay. Gain 20 mana when using a magic card. And I guess you attack a lot more. Let's upgrade the Scimitar. During the rapid combo, each attack releases a Spirit Slash Wave that deals 30 damage. Alright, let's try to get that all the way up. When you cast Cross Nova, a 38% chance to repeat it. Base damage plus 100. Restore 2 guard. How about no? Okay, I think I'm gonna be 5 shards away from upgrading this all the way. Okay, freeze, throw 3 spears, avalanche, point blank avalanche. That's the plan. Let's give it a shot. Not bad. Those are pretty big numbers. Oops. The scimitar slashes are kind of cool. I can't quite tell how impactful they are. What? That killed me? That's sad. Well, I will admit that was sloppy. But there we have it. The card build on Isdara in Cinderia's new patch 0.6.11. See ya.